I am moving on to my next novel, but before I do, I am giving a book review on Such Sharp Teeth by Rachel Harrison. Hello, my name is Flo, and this is the Grape Jelly Library, where we love to talk about books. And today we are going to do a book review on the second book that I have read by Rachel Harrison, Such Sharp Teeth. I read Cackle by her and highly recommend it. I have a propensity towards witches, so I enjoyed the storyline of Cackle better, but I laughed and had such a great time. I laughed way more in this one. Such a great time. This book is good time. So anyways, this is, I love my werewolves. So let's put some, I have a hair right here. It fell out of my breath. But anyways, to just let you know how much I appreciate a good werewolf story, we were in work and I decided that to get into the spooky season mood, we were not to call each other by our first names anymore. From October 1st through the 31st, we had to pick a character on the Munsters and be referred to it throughout the entire month. We got to pick whoever we wanted. And can you guess who I picked? If you guessed Woof Woof, you are correct. So now any of my co-workers or bosses or employees have to, call me Woof Woof. And I don't mind it. And we call the boss Pussycat. And we have a Grandpa. We have a Lily. We have a Yo-Yo. Do you know who Yo-Yo is? Yolanda Cribbins. She is the next door neighbor of the Munsters. And nobody found Marilyn attractive. So Grandpa went down the basement to concoct a potion, a love potion number 9 sort of thing, and sprinkle it on Marilyn's, I believe it was oatmeal or something, her breakfast or something. But Marilyn never ate it. Lily and Herman ate it. And that resulted in the mailman chasing after Lily and the neighbor Yo-Yo chasing after Herman. She had a huge crush on Herman. So that's what one of the girls, so we call her Yo-Yo, and guess what? We are having a ball with that. I highly suggest you do silly things in life and get the most out of life, because you know what? We need to laugh on a daily basis. So I don't know, concoct or conjure up your own kind of fun, but whatever you're going to do, make sure you're having fun. If you want to have fun, additional fun, I would suggest picking up this book. This book is a ball. It's a splendid time. This is the story, I always say that, right? This is the story of a young lady named Aurora Morris and her sister Scarlett. We call Aurora Rory. And she left her hometown, but she finds herself, against her better judgment, back in town because her sister Scarlett is with child and no longer with the baby daddy. So we have that storyline running alongside of the storyline of mother and daughter dynamics. One of the daughters gets along with the mother rather well, and the other one, fire and ice. There's some things that happened that she just cannot forgive. And then we have the storyline of old flames, of the single life and what that means to some people. We have Rory. This girl is fierce. She is not afraid to speak her mind. At times, very unladylike, but who's to say in these times what's unladylike? Maybe I'm a little old-fashioned, and half of the things that come out of Rory's mouth But if you're not a prude, or you're not, shy, if you don't shy away from certain kind of language, it's a good time. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I do think Rachel does a wonderful job with her writing. I say wonderful like that because Rachel knows what she's doing. Twice she has captivated her audience. She writes with such grace and style. Is grace the right word, considering the language that she uses? I don't know if it's graceful. The writing style is graceful. Maybe the wordage isn't always. But she has a way of writing in a manner that puts us right into this story. I mean, she painted this picture with such vivid colors. I was there. I was a fly on the wall, or I was, an invisible man, I'll just say, an invisible woman, watching this scene fold out with such realism. I was excited where I needed to be. I laughed where I should laugh. I got frustrated in all the right spots. I wasn't frustrated much, but you know how some of those romantic storylines where you're like, they have to tell their partner something, and it gets drawn out, and you're like, oh, come on, just tell them already, get it over with, right? It was just a little bit that, but not too much. Nothing that discouraged me, or nothing that would hinder a 5-star rating. I'm definitely giving this a 5-star rating. I am definitely recommending this. This is hot, not in a sexy kind of way. If you're looking for a good werewolf read, this book is where you want to be. This book has the action. This book has the romance. This book has the horror. This book has the suspense, the thrills, the chills, the death-defying. Okay, maybe not death-defying, or maybe death-defying. This book has everything you want in a spooky season read. Absolutely. Maybe, probably, the Audible version would be even better. I don't know. I didn't do that. I did the book. But I am surmising that the Audible book might even be a better route to go if you have access to an Audible version of this. Maybe I would suggest that even over the book. And guess what? I'm a book person. I'm a book person each and every time. Over e-readers, over Audibles, I'll always want the physical hard copy in my hand. But sometimes time doesn't allow that, and we got to do what we got to do. And I do so enjoy my Audibles when I'm cleaning and driving and working and commuting and just needing to multitask and wanting to get my reads in. But yeah, that's what I have to say about this book. 5 stars, 10 stars. It's over the top good. Loved it. Won't say anything bad about this one. Spooky season is upon us. Make sure you're getting in your spooky season reads and utilizing every single day of this month, because it only comes around once a year. Some of you out there I know read spooky books all year long. I do not do that because my favorite type of book is a nonfiction read. But I will occasionally throw a spooky read in there, and I like to read the majority of them right here within this window time frame of October. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to just read spooky reads. There is a couple that might sneak in. For example, one book did sneak in. We'll get to that book really soon, because I want to give you ample time to get this next book review coming up in your clutches so that you have plenty of time to read it before the holiday season. I think you will thoroughly enjoy that one too. Stay tuned to find out what it is. Until we can spend time together again, know that I love you. Be well, be good, be reading, and may all your book dreams come true.